Hello everyone and welcome to the wine segment of the Chef's Table series. My name is Carol and I am here with Lois Leonard of Classic Wine Imports. So Lois, thank you so much for doing the wine pairing tonight.
Sure.
Appreciate it. What do you do for Classic Wines?
I drink a lot of wine.
Oh no, that's the best job.
You know, about 25 years ago, I started working at Classic Wine Imports, and it's been an interesting career. A lot of changes in the wine industry over those years. Currently, I'm a sales manager. I manage a team in the Boston area. Mostly, we call on restaurants.
Yes.
And we sell a lot of beautiful wines.
I'm sure you do. Well, I can't wait to taste them.
Good, good, good.
So as you know, Executive Chef Eddie Serrato made a number of dishes.
Right.
But we started off first with a reception.
We did, and you know what, I'm going to point out this first wine because I think every party, every reception needs to start off with a big bottle. This is a rosé, a dry rosé from a little town called Tavel in the Rhone Valley. And in Tavel, the only wine that they make is rosé. And rosés here have become very, very popular. Like I said, they're bone dry, they're light. You can make rosé from any red skin grape. The color comes from the skins of the grape. You just leave the juice in contact with the skins for just a few moments, and you get that pretty color and a little bit of the body and tannins. So this is called Montazargues Tavel. And again, Tavel is the name of the town in the Rhone Valley. So that's a Magnum, which is exactly twice the size of the regular 750 milliliters. So
well, it's a great gift to give someone. And,
it is, yeah.
I'm sure it's a conversation piece.
Yeah, everybody enjoys, you know, whether you're pouring bubbly out of a big Magnum or any wine at all, it's really festive.
Yeah, and fun.
And then also with the reception, we, and I'll pour you a little bit of this.
Sure.
We started off with a wine from the Sonoma Coast. This is Klein Pinot Gris. And Pinot Gris is the exact same grape as Pinot Grigio, which you probably know a lot about. And it's a good reception wine because it's light, it's crisp.
Light,
Yep. There's been no oak aging. Oak aging adds a little body and richness to the wine. So this is just a really nice, light way. And it's from the Sonoma Coast, which that extreme Sonoma Coast is really cool. Great influences from the fog, from the ocean. So it's just a great wine growing area. And then the ever popular Malbec. People love Malbec.
I love Malbec. I decided to like it a couple of years ago.
Good, 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 good. So this is called Aroma Malbec, and it comes from a winery called Bodegas Caro, C-A-R-O. And it's named such because the C-A comes from Nicholas Catena, who's a very famous winemaker, and the R-O comes from the very famous Rothschild family. Thus, Caro is the name of the winery. But Malbec is a medium-bodied grape. So it's very versatile. You can drink it without food at all.
I was just gonna say that, like have it with a girlfriend that comes over and just have wine.
But it's still hearty enough that you can enjoy it with chicken or a light meat dish. So that'll be a very popular.
Good choices.
Yep,
yes.
But then of course we have to get into dinner.
Yes.
And the first course that Chef Eddie prepared, I believe, was some scallops with limoncello sauce, a little bit of cheese and cream. And scallops can be very light, but if you pair it with a rich dish, then you need a little richer white wine.
That will cut into it.
Right, right. Like the Klein Pinot Gris would be a little too light for that dish, but Silverado Chardonnay is something that we chose. This is from the Napa Valley. All estate grown grapes, and there is some new French oak that's been used to age this wine. Not all the aging has been done in new French oak, because new oak can be pretty intense. You know, when you take a barrel that's never been used before, it's really toasty. So you want to be judicious about how much oak you use. You want balance.
Yes.
It's all about balance. You want that beautiful pear and green apple, fruit flavors, not to be overwhelmed by oak.
Right.
So the oak just adds, you know, it's like salt and pepper. You know, you add seasoning to the wine.
Adds a little flavor to it.
Yeah,
to the grapes. Delicious.
Good.
Lois, you're doing great.
All right.
3 for 3, love.
Okay.
Number 4.
Now, for the main course, I believe we have short ribs.
The beef,
and there's nothing better than smelling short ribs cooking in your kitchen all day long. So we needed a nice hearty red wine. And so we wanted to get away from California and perhaps show something different to folks, because we here, we tend to get to know American wines first because they're local and they're easy to read. You know, the Chardonnay, if it's Chardonnay, it says it right on the label,
Correct,
right?
yes.
So in France, they make things a little more difficult. And this one is from the Bordeaux area. And nowhere on the label do you see the grape varietals, but you see the name of where the grapes are grown. And this is from Medoc, which is an appellation in the Bordeaux.
Okay.
This is Chateau Belgrave. I hope you're going to enjoy that.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm not going to tell you what the grapes are. I want you to guess.
Oh, I don't know if I can guess.
You didn't know you were going to be quizzed today, did you?
Ooh,
It's hardy.
it's very hardy. Definitely
See-
a beef.
Yep, see, it's heavier than the
well, the
Malbec.
beef.
So I won't put you on the spot because we don't have time for that. But this is,
might be
in
wrong.
Bordeaux, the main grapes grown in the Medoc area are Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Petit Verdot. So I think everybody's familiar with Cabernet Sauvignon and
Yes,
Merlot.
yes.
So a lot of times when I taste Bordeaux with people, I just tell them those two grape varietals. It gives them a little bit more to, to latch on to because they're familiar
They're
with those
yes,
grapes.
they relate to it. They're like, okay, I can drink that.
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
I'm more
yeah.
comfortable drinking it.
So most all Bordeaux's are blends, but it's got the firm tannins and structure, hardy enough to stand up to the short ribs.
Absolutely. Wow, you picked some great. You did
Good,
some
good, good,
research
good,
for
of
this.
course. Well,
for the dinner courses. This is great.
It's a lot of fun. People love learning about wine. They love talking about it.
They do.
They love tasting new things, and that's what we're here for.
And what's great about it is, as you know, everyone carries their phone, so they're taking pictures. You don't have to, before you had to write it down. Now you
Right.
just take a quick picture.
Right. People used to actually soak the labels off the bottles so they could
Oh, I
remember what they
remember
were
that.
tasting. That was a while ago.
That's right. So carefully peel it. Again, you're in a restaurant peeling it.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of restaurants, I would highly recommend everyone, when you go to a restaurant, talk to your server, talk to the managers there, and explore and find a new wine. Each time you go to a restaurant, that's an opportunity to try something new. And, there's too many great wines not to try them all.
Exactly. That's a great tip.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Thank
everyone,
you.
thank you. So everyone, this has been the wine pairing for the Chef's Table series at the MIT Endicott House. And thank you for watching. And Lois, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
You.
It was great being here. I'm Lois Leonard with Classic Wines here for the Chef's Table Foundation.